Hello everyone and welcome to Morning Coffee Break. Hope everybody's alright this morning. It is Wednesday, July 19th. Currently it's 69 degrees. High today is 78. That's a little bit of a break. I mean, it's been over 80 every day for weeks. So that might not be too bad. And also 60% chance of rain. I can always use that for the garden. And winds at 6 miles per hour right now. Okay, today I was talking about this little series of videos I did that'll be about 3 minutes long each. So today, and the first one was yesterday with the kitty, my precious kitty, I think it said, and I get choked up when I watch that because she is really a big part of my life. I mean, she's family, and she helps me with my anxiety. She knows when my Crohn's is acting up. She'll get up and lay with me when I don't feel good. Like she knows what's going on with me, and she really, means a lot to me. So if you haven't watched that, check it out. It's got some great pics. A lot of pics I had never shown before were on it. And then today, this one is, I don't know if I titled it this or not, taking pics of my garden video. This is like before I made my garden update video. I don't like to try to take a lot of pictures while I'm doing the talking because I have to pay attention to the pictures, and then sometimes I won't be saying anything because I'm paying attention to that. So I do the pictures before I make the video. And I have the camera going because it'll do a perfect thumbnail of it, if you take the pictures while you're filming. If you turn it up and down, I guess it would take pictures too, but it wouldn't be the same as if you take them when it's, this way. So anyway, it is about 3 minutes, and it was just taking pictures. The only thing, I don't really say anything, but I noticed I kind of mumbled to myself a little bit, like, oh boy, that looks pretty nice, or, whatever, I didn't even hardly realize I did it until I watched the video. So I got a little mumbling in there, but there's a lot of birds that'll drown that out. So, so anyway, check that out today, and then Logan should be on Thursday, and then on Friday, I have one of pics of my garden, pictures. This one's making pics in that one, but I mean, this one is pictures really from when I started the garden this year until right now, the present. So you can see as you watch the pictures go by, you can see how it grew. So yeah, now the tomatoes, when they're the ones that are lowest to the ground, if I've let them get too ripe, I've noticed stuff has taken nibbles out of them before, which makes me throw them away. And so what I'm doing is, and it's fine to do this, I'm picking them that are low to the ground as soon as I notice them start to ripen. Now here's an example. This is a Cherokee Purple, and it's pretty big. Now, I didn't want to take a chance of something taking a few nibbles out of the bottom of it. But once you can see this side's green, but this side's starting to turn right here. And Cherokee Purples will stay green a lot of times on top, so you really have to tell by the feel of them when they're ready. We ate the ones we had here. There's one more in the window. This is one of the best tomatoes there is, in my opinion. But anyway, once it's started like this, even from green, like at the end of the year, I'll have to pick them green when the plants are dead and stuff. They'll still ripen and stuff. But I mean, they'll do it pretty quick after they start to turn like this. And this is a nice one right here. And then I got this one. I don't remember. What was this one? This might be one of the Rutgers. It's starting to turn, and it was, like I said, low to the ground, so I just went ahead and got it. The ones that are further up where they can't reach them, I'll get a little bit more ripe before I bring them in. So that's just a precautionary thing, because it's so disappointing also when you grow a tomato that gets this big or bigger, and then when you pick it, you see, a hole in it, or it's something like dug in it. So anyway, try to keep that from happening. So yeah, so I have a series of those. I had all this stuff at my disposal, at my disposal in my gallery. I've had hundreds of pictures, so I thought, why not use them? Because a lot of that I've never shown anybody. I just have them in my, where I took them. They're still in my gallery. So anyway, okay, I got some good today's tidbits, everybody. And tonight, I didn't exactly verify this, but I know we need to have it. We still got some chicken stir fry and egg roll. We got some egg rolls we got at Kroger. They're Chung brand, and they're vegetable. But I'm not for sure if that's what they'll want. But I know we need to use it anyway. It's not freezer burn or anything like that. It's just I'm trying to work on some of the stuff that's been in there a while. Okay, now, so that might change. I don't know. We'll see. Usually on Thursday when we do Logan's show, we try to do something easy, or like in a crock pot or something like that, to where, because it's kind of late by the time I even get started fixing anything. If you got it in the crock pot, you can eat it once it's ready. You can still leave it in there on warm and eat it whenever you want, really. Okay, how about mysterious metal object found on remote Australian beach? Okay. A large metal object found on a remote beach in West Australia has sparked intrigue as officials try to find its origin. The cylinder-shaped object, covered in barnacles and measuring 3 meters long, has led to speculation that it could be space debris. Some say it resembles third-stage motor case of India's Polar Satellite Launch Vehicle rocket. Okay. How to get barnacles? It must have been in the ocean for a while or something. And this is pretty wild. 12,000-year-old artifacts emerge in Louisiana after natural disasters. Look at that. Due to flooding and hurricanes like Laura and Delta, ancient artifacts such as stone tools and spear points are emerging from the previously concealed forested lands of west central Louisiana. This provides evidence of human habitation dating back 12,000 years. The artifacts were excavated at the site in Vernon Parish in Kisatchie National Forest. They got these things like an X-ray thing, I don't know if they can fly over and do it, but I think that's what they do. Like, they're finding Mayan ruins. It will see what's underneath the vegetation, I guess. Kind of like an X-ray. I'm not for sure what they call it, what they do that, if it's an X-ray of some kind, but y'all probably know what I'm talking about. I bet if they did that in that area, they would have known even beforehand, but I don't know, it might be expensive to do. But that's amazing that the vegetation got stripped away and they're able to excavate this stuff. I've always been interested in stuff like that. French woman startled as pebble hit ribs. Turns out it's a meteorite. A woman in Alsace, France, was surprised by a mysterious pebble, meteorite, hitting her ribs while enjoying coffee. Initially unsure of its origin, she later realized it was a colorless cement piece. A local roofer and geologist, Dr. Thierry Redman, confirmed its extraterrestrial origins. Meteorites are space rocks that land on Earth. Well, why does they say it's a colorless cement piece and then say it's a meteorite? Maybe they didn't word that right. I don't think. Maybe she thought it was a colorless cement piece, but a local roofer and geologist must have looked at it. I don't like it. It doesn't seem like it's worded right to me, because it says initially unsure of its origin, she later realized it was a colorless cement piece, and then after that it says it's a meteorite. So I don't think extraterrestrial cement, you know, is what it is. I think they misprint, you know, said that, and probably she thought it was cement, I guess. I don't know. That's a blooper. Enormous spacecraft, too big to move, hidden under secret site. Oh no. What was on that? On a Men in Black, there was one that was, that one was like at a theme park or something. This, like a spacecraft, and it was just like it was a ride or something like that. If y'all remember, and then that alien got in it and tried to take off in it, and Will Smith shot it with his gun. So anyway, okay. Australian journalist and UFO hunter Ross Coulthart claims that a gigantic spaceship too big to move is hidden beneath a major landmark. What landmark? Tell us. It's hidden under a purpose-built structure, he says, generating excitement among UFO enthusiasts. The revelation has flared speculation about the site and triggered interest in the extraterrestrial spectacle. Then why don't they just say where it is? You know? I don't know. Probably trying to make money off of it or something that's not even there. Who knows? Let's see. This is different than it was. They changed the format on this. Okay, I see nice news right away, but I think there was something. I thought there was something from Grocery Outlet. I get so many of them. Okay. Okay, I'm not going to keep looking for it, but we'll go on to. I know I saw one. I think it was. I can't remember what it said. Okay. Hey, this might be interesting. All right. Okay, say yes to more Z's. Daytime naps may help slow brain shrinkage, study says. Well, Kitty should be in good shape. She sleeps all day practically. She'll wake up, get something to eat, use the bathroom, go back to sleep. She hides. She's got her place somewhere. Lately, though, in the evening, she's been getting on top of these speakers. We got some big speakers in an entertainment center, and the speakers on each side. And I put her little blankie thing that we got from the people at Jeff's Famous Beef Jerky from Gary, and his girlfriend made it. And we got one. It's Kitty Blankie or something. I'm sorry if I can't remember the name exactly, but I think it's something like that. Well, she loves it. I put it up there on top of them speakers, so it's kind of high up, and the AC is blowing that way. So she's been laying up there on her blankie. That's where I took the picture for that thumbnail of the kitty video. That is when she was laying on that up there, getting some Z's. Okay, do you wish nap time was a regular part of adult life, just like in kindergarten? You know, that is right. I don't know if I ever went to sleep, though, on nap time. You had to get your little blanket out. Not blanket, your little mat thing. Like a rug, like, you know, I don't know. It seemed like it was. And roll it out, and I don't know if we even had a pillow. Anyway, I never wanted to go to sleep. I don't know if I ever did during nap time. Too much to do. Too much going on. All right. There might be a good reason to incorporate it into your daily routine, according to new research. A study published in the journal Sleep Health suggests short snoozes might help protect the brain against age-related shrinkage, which is associated with cognitive decline and neurodegenerative conditions like dementia. Previous research on naps and brain health has produced mixed results, according to The Guardian and CNN. Some data has suggested habitual nappers have a higher risk of high blood pressure and stroke, and long naps may be an early sign of Alzheimer's. Oh boy. Other research has found brief naps can boost brain power in the hours afterward. Okay, is it good for you? Is it not good for you? Okay, habitual nappers can get high blood pressure and stroke. So they're saying a brief nap. What, you have to set your time alarm for 20 minutes, I guess? I don't know. In the June study, researchers at University College London and then University of the Republic in Uruguay sought to find out if napping can directly affect brain health. To do so, they drew data from the UK Biobank, which contains genetic, lifestyle, and health information from 500,000 people aged 40 to 69 per The Guardian, and selected 35,080 participants. Wow! Using a method called Mendelian randomization. They looked at 97 genetic variations thought to determine a person's napping habits. Then they compared the brain health and cognition of people generally programmed to nap with those who don't have the same genetic variants. And I very rarely take many naps. I don't know, I got too much going on, and then I'll start falling asleep though early. Just dozing off. I don't really go to sleep until late in the morning after I get done doing everything I can. And I'm a little behind on everything, you know, and watching some of y'all's videos and stuff, but I've been really busy, and I'm just doing the best I can. You know, I get to as many of them as I can before I go to sleep. But I'll try to get caught up. Well, let's see. How about this? Sounds, we got time. I think we got time for a little more. This says, innovation and kindness. High schoolers in Tennessee build life-changing robotic hand for new classmate. Wow. Okay. High schoolers in Tennessee have made headlines for an innovative act of kindness, creating a robotic hand for their classmate. When Sergio Peralta, 15, started the year as a new student at Hendersonville High School, he tried to conceal that he was born with a right hand that didn't fully form. In the first days of school, I honestly felt like hiding my hand, he told CBS News, like nobody would ever find out. Eventually, a teacher in the engineering program, Jeff Wilkins, learned about his hand and suggested that the engineering students might be able to help. They ended up offering me, like, we could build your prosthetic hand, and I never expected it. Though the teens were unsure if the idea would work, they didn't let uncertainty stop them from trying. They spent 4 weeks designing, sizing, and creating a prosthetic hand with online models and a 3D printer, ultimately discovering first how engineering can be used to make a practical and meaningful difference. Here's a picture of him with this. That's awesome. Okay, let's see if they've got I don't think they have a, no, they don't. So anyway, that's going to be it today for Morning Coffee Break, everybody. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, I hope you'll press that like button. Also subscribe if you haven't already, and share this out. And hit that so you get all my videos as soon as they come out. Everybody, I hope you have a great day. Definitely check out, what was it? Taking pics of my garden video today. Thanks for watching, everybody. Have a great day, and God bless.